BZZ is the target of choice for Vici Gaming. And Snapfire is going to be your first blood, picked up by Old 11. And
I think the reason is why he's going for this type of build, because you have TA who naturally wants the jungle.
Oh, immersion.
So you can't have 3 people in the jungle.
They spotted him.
And you can, but it's kind of a griefing.
Slight net worth lead for Vici Gaming, though. They're starting to build. They do get a great cookie. Catching the Timber Sword. It's a tanky Old 11, though, in the Pit of Malice and the Firestorm. They're starting to whittle away at him, but in comes the TA. Afterlife, the minus armor, and the damage in, they take him out. Old 11 with a dominating streak, and they need to ball away with Lorna. Storm Spirit can't stick around.
Clean them up.
Yeah, they should get at least another one here. And a tiny, that damage from Ori, and BZZ barely scraping away with his life thanks to the TP.
Vampiric Spirit is level 3 now, gonna be level 4 soon. That's why he decided to go for the Soul Ring. Lower the cooldown on the Great Fire Blast. It's 8 seconds, be more active early on, but this is big. This is not gonna save her.
No, it's massive. The kickback into Ice Blast, magnetize, that damage over time. Afterlife and BZZ holding out the mid lane, but they've got the catch. That's the target they wanted. The Medusa burst into oblivion. And Dream,
now it's
2 deaths in a row.
With Deso, they can just go inside a pit, 30 seconds. Without Medusa, this is their way of splitting up the fight. It seems like they're just holding a triangle right now.
Yeah, they're limiting the space that Gambit has to move around in. Afterlife wants to start it with the pit kisses. Beautiful roll in. Lorna finds the 2 supports. That's the response we needed from Gambit.
Farm on the map right now. He's just staying at the bottom.
Well, I don't know, but he's staying.
Farm.
He's staying at the bottom.
He's gonna die.
He's dropping. I mean, BCC's also been found by Old 11, but the tiny immersion down. Boyo and DY getting jumped on by the storm with a cold feet. It's going to snap and hold him in place. In comes the Melt Strike, the minus armor. Oh, it's tremendous from Vici Gaming, and the Dark Rift should be able to get the Underlord home, but it was very close.
Vanguard actually keeping him alive.
And run forward towards him. The cookie and pit
he knows.
both whiffing at that trap.
He doesn't know.
The trap spotted them coming in, so Old 11 moves back towards them, plays aggressively. He's 1v3 here, and they're still struggling to kill him off. Old 11, he's got to die now. Finally, he'll fall. And where's his team? They're all up in that jungle area.
Old 11 is
they're all back
on
in.
a different level.
Look at the trade. Immersion down, but PYW Vortex back. The roll's not going to save him from this one. Great cookie from BZZ too to get a nice little double kill there for Gambit. Bottom lane, they're making a jump onto the Underlord. TA's Refraction already burnt. Immersion still lurking on that left-hand side, but they need to get the Dark Rift out of here. Storm falls in. They want to turn this on the Earth Spirit, but Underlord's out of there.
They left Tiny.
They left the Tiny all on his lonesome down in that bottom lane.
Is not enough damage coming up from AS Monaco Gambit in this one.
You have that pincer attack, multi-pronged aggression into the Radiant base. BZZ ceases to exist, dead with buyback. He's going to pop it as well as they have a crack at going on Old 11, but the tanky Timber Sword just stands down. The 3-man Pit of Malice, though, might cause them some issues under the Firestorm, but they turn onto Dream's Medusa. That's a good amount of damage onto Old 11, and the Wraith King's first life down. Kiss is coming, and Timber Sword's still alive somehow. Scardy will slow him, but Storm Spirit needs more damage, and Immersion will provide it. Finally, bringing him to his knees. Templar Assassin has Aegis and the Cheese,
BKB
so even
available.
the first life will be claimed. They've got the melee barracks, and you're right, the BKB will be there as well as Ori. Refraction BKB running towards BZZ, wants to meld and try and turn to fight. The Cheese is there as well. Where's the team? Where's the squad? Coming with the Ice Blast and the Earth Spirit. Follow through combo, but Lornoff doing a great job. Gambit, they've killed off the TA. They've defended their base. They're going to get Poyo on the way out as well. He's got reincarnation in 1 second. Glimmer Cape and a Blink Dagger should be able to get him out of there.
Not the best execution. Did he just kill himself?
He did.
He did on purpose. They might get a jump. It's very hard to munch through all of it.
Yeah.
Like there's Avalanche, Storm Spirit deals
hello.
with the attack.
PYW's in the base. Well, they're going to take down the Earth Spirit, the Avalanche and Vortex. PYW BKBs, but dies. Well, you see how dark the map is for them. They see with 2 wards around that mid lane in front of their base, but very little else. And that means Immersion, who was frontlining and kind of hoping that no one would come, getting jumped on, and the silence from the trap. You're right, Lacoste. This stops the Dark Rift, and it's such a long duration they can't get anything else done. Bottom lane, they know that they aren't set up here for it, and they've kind of played that table tennis game, pulling them to one side of the map and play onto the other. Stretch them thin. Storm does jump in. That silence, though, multiple silences, needs the BKB and the cookie. And Dream even going to Stone Gaze here as they get themselves prepared to fight Old 11, but he's shiny and golden, turns back onto them. BZZ gone, has to buy back. In comes the Pit of Malice with PYW. can't contend with the Dream BKB while the TA puts damage forward, but Dream standing his ground. The Rapier damage starting to stack up. It's problematic for the Dire team. Vici Gaming, they've got 4 stabs onto the Dream. Medusa Boji dies. Gone without buyback now, and that was the last hope for Gambit.
That's game, Gary.
Vici Gaming should have this one secured in the bag now. A 5 versus 3 as they come for your tier 4s, and there's the GG.
Shadow Demon against Abba is... Shadow Poison is not dispellable anymore.
Oh, so they can't save them out from the stacks. And look at that, Pango. Straight in onto them. DY down, and this
He's dead.
Silence from the illusions. Okay, pops his 1. Stacks of poison building up.
You know, think of it.
Maybe a reaction, though, from Gambit. Shadow Realm and a TP, the Rolling Thunder, coming forward as Immersion does die in the end. I mean, PYW gets the takedown there, I think, with just Bramble Maze in the end.
Do stuff around the map, especially in terms of using the Chronosphere. Shadow Demon, one of the best ones against Chrono, and we can see the Edict on the mid lane.
Matrian, spotted out. Overgrowth. Oh, he's cancelled with the bashes. Oh, BCZ. Oh, he put his hands down to the floor. Couldn't get the Overgrowth off the bashes.
Like Bashio, yo, he got a couple of those. I think he bashed him 4 times.
Some sick time locks. Beautiful stuff from the Void. Just presses the button. Hey, here we go. 3 stuns. And now Ori can make the aggressive move forward. Has the backup of the Abaddon. It's a lot of damage, though, from Afterlife and Lauren as they do crash forward with the Rolling Thunder, aiming the Lash and waveforming on him. Yourself Yules and a Terrorize coming. The Split Earth not going to land, and a nice shove back with the Fear. Allows the Lashrak to escape, and all that sustained from DY. Maybe a turn now. Vici Gaming hunting for targets. In towards the Gyrocopter. The Overgrowth holds them in place, though, and stops the advance. But look at PYW go in with a Bedlam. Verifies up and clears him out. Nice Chrono as well. Morphling, he's not shifting into strength. The damage is a little bit lacking, though, like you've been talking about here, into that bubble. So Vici Gaming can't find the Morphling.
Be able to keep the distance and then just save people inside a Chronosphere.
Gyro has the help here of Immersion. But look at these heals and saves from DY. Trying to get Ori out of here, even still has the Yules and a salve. The disruption coming and Dream moving forward. Split Earth should land. Holds them back, and DY's given his life as the salve from Ori saves him.
It's a morph. See DY, he's ready to pop the smoke.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm an Abaddon. That's right. Jump on me and pop my ulti. Homing missile connects onto him. Now it's the decision for Vici Gaming that needs to be made. Chrono, fake cast, doesn't launch it out. Old Level going to stampede now to get away from the Gyro and his BKB.
Staying for your own team, PYW, nice positioning by him.
Yeah, he'll pop the smoke. He's bedlaming in the creep camp. DY walks in towards them. Hello, Abaddon. Yet again, going to sacrifice himself for the greater good. That's a Yule Scepter crash down onto PYW as well, so they should be able to take down 2. Poyo jumping in towards Dream, though. Faceless Void wanting to fight the Stampede out, as the Lashrak incredibly low. Gets himself back to the tier 1. And Poyo will bodyguard with Old 11 to make sure that advance from Gambit is held. And the Gambit side just going to put a bit more damage onto 11. But I feel like this fight is kind of over for both teams. They don't want to commit. There's no Chrono for 10. And Ori...
Vici Gaming, they want to chase.
Oh, he wants to. Yeah, the Blink Stomp after the Yule sets up there onto Dream's Gyrocopter. That's very well set up for, and the bash come in. There it is.
You just have
onto Immersion. You just say the magic words, and there it is for Poyo. A double kill on your Faceless Void. That's how it works. 3 halves, make a Centaur hole. And a level 11. The rolling, crashing. Pangoliers on him. In comes Poyo, though. The 2-man, 3-man Chrono holds them in, but the strength morph was there. Terrorize will connect. He's trying to catch out Dream. Gyro's the target they want to pick off, but he's got a BKB. And Dream will be fine. We'll walk this one off for now, and the turnaround into the back lines. It's that Lashrak with his own BKB as Laurenov. Looking like he's run out of gas a bit. Got to back up towards his high ground and hold out. But in comes Poyo again. This Time Warp just straight down their throats onto Dream's Gyro, and they really are playing this very nicely, Vici Gaming. The back and forth, not giving too much up. Centaur was the one that was initiated on, but it still feels like Vici Gaming are winning the team fight. And Dream, he stepped too far forward. The Gyro's caught out as a good banish, but Lashrak's there with a magic damage burst. And Afterlife, he can't deal with DY. The self-fuels out of Lash, but PYW's ready to strike. Back onto Immersion, Poyo finds the backstab, and he's just hunting them, one after the other. Ori gets the stun, Lauren off his Cursed Crown. It's a huge bubble there landing with some brambles around him, and the Morphling, the Bapta, no, he's gone. Dead with no buyback. Afterlife does pick up DY, and they've got Gyro gone in. He's brought back and straight into this Pulse Nova Edict. Gyro dies back. Dream has lost his second life. They've got no Morphling, no Gyro. Pango and Treant the last one standing, but I don't see how they can hold.
Oh man, Dream's decision-making yesterday on Faceless Void, and now again, Afterlife actually gets him a lot of...
But he's gonna die.
1,500 gold he got for that kill.
Gambit still looking to mount the defense of their base. Polyo's seemingly untouchable at this point with his Time Walk Rewind, but in comes the Rolling Thunder. Connecting onto the two of them, Centaur and Void, forced to retreat, and DY burst down by Loronoff's Morphling. I'll move in towards the Centaur, Old 11. Blinks off to high ground, he's got Lotus, Stampede in 10, the Heart to Rasp, but in comes the big Chrono. Morphling again with no strength shift, Gyro walks straight into it, and they're going to focus down Immersion. Get the buyback out of him, the fear is good, but Polyo held in place. The good stuns going out of Gambit, and the E-bladed out to strike, going to do a lot of damage onto him, but Void just time walks it all back, and Ori, yet again, the second point of initiation, walks straight through the Gyrocopter, cuts him in half, Dream down again for 60 seconds, and Afterlife stuck in the trees. They pinged him out, they know where the Pango is, he'll try and roll himself a little bit here for the Magic community, but with Old 11 and that Yule Scepter helping out, they connect with the stuns. Bedlam, not going to clear him up quite fast enough, but he's dead now for 100. It's seemingly impossible, honestly, at this point. Disruption, who's it on? Is that a save? It doesn't last very long. BCZ yet again crumbles, and Old 11 going to pick up that overwhelming blink you were mentioning as GG is called. Gambit tap out here of game 2.